Happy Mary Kay New Year! How's everyone doing today? It's our firework day today. Who's here with me today? So excited to have you. Happy Mary Kay New Year. And this is the year where you are going to be a spark starter. Get ready to start a chain reaction. Baby, you're a firework. That's right. Where are all my fireworks today? If you're here today and you're excited that it's a new year, you're excited that this year you're a firework, I want to hear from you. Woo-hoo! We're so excited. Bold believers are in the house. Happy New Year to you all. We've had an incredible year end, and I can't wait to share it with you. But I feel like we got to party for a little bit, right? We just love Mary Kay's new theme for this year. So we just got to know that this is our year. Don't we all love new beginnings? We most certainly do love new beginnings. So for all of you that this is your first Run the One, welcome to Run the One. Yay! We're excited that you're here. Now you might be hearing my dogs howling in the background, and I apologize for that. But we're so awesome. We love Mary Kay because it's so awesome that we get 2 New Years. We get January 1st and we get July 1st. And I just realized that my eyes look super red. And that's because I can't sleep ever on a Mary Kay New Year. Okay, so it's just like the real New Year where you are still going with adrenaline and excitement. And we have some fun, exciting things to share with you today. This is your first Run the One. I just want to tell you how it is that this rolls. Today, you're going to leave here with inspiration, empowerment, and a challenge. We always close with a challenge. So I'm excited to give this challenge to you. But this year is about sparking a chain reaction. And so I just want to give you just a little bit of where we are as a driven national area, what our goals are for this year, where we finished up, and all of those things. First of all, I just have to say, you all know this May was our best month of the Mary Kay year up through May 30th. Woo! And what I did not know is that Driven was the number 13 national area in all of the Emerald Seminar. Yay! 13, that's Mary Kay's lucky number. I'm so proud of you. We really shifted, made changes, and got this going in a different direction, and that's exciting. So where did we end up in June? Did our June beat our May? And the answer to that is yes. Congratulations, Driven National Area with 600,000 in retail sales for the month of June. Congratulations. And almost 200 new lives changed in this month. And so I'm so proud of you. And today I'm going to speak to those of you that just launched in the past quarter, or you relaunched your business. Maybe you were around for a while, but really in this past quarter, you relaunched yourself. And the reason why I want to talk to you about it is because sometimes we will build something and then we will let it go to the side. And I want you guys to know that whatever you've built, you get to keep that business. What's so awesome about Mary Kay is the residual income that is attached to it. And I'm going to talk about that because you keep building on what you had built in the past and you grow on top of it. So it's not just that the work that you did last month in May or April, or when you launched or when you relaunched your business is for nothing. We have this incredible thing called residual income. But I feel like more important than the residual income is the relationships we build with the people who support our dreams and our vision. I know that you probably have felt very grateful for people supporting you in your business. If you've sold one thing or 1,000 things, every time you sell something, you're like, oh my gosh, like this works. It's a reminder that people believe in you. It's a reminder that you can do it too. It's also a reminder that you live on the good graces of other people. And I know what that feels like. I just celebrated my 17-year anniversary with Mary Kay. Yay, 17 years. And so you know that feeling every time you sell something, it never changes. It still feels the same. And so today I'm going to share with you a strategy that is going to be really important to keeping what you already built and loving that residual income as it comes in. But we also have, of course, all the new stuff that's come in for this year. Okay. And so happy New Year to you all. So first thing that I want to share with you guys is you probably already know, but eStart has been extended till the end of September. Woo-hoo! This is awesome. This means the company understands that this is like our new way to do business. We're so excited for this change and that they're keeping it through the end of the quarter. So we're going to share a strategy on how you can share this eStart kit at the end. Our number one queen of quarantine, Christine, is going to come on at that time and share with you how in one day she doubled her team's agreements. So she had 22 agreements in, and yesterday her team doubled it to 44, which I think is a huge accomplishment. So we're going to talk about eStart as well too. We have beautiful prizes for our Mary Kay seminar year. Every year, Mary Kay awards us with gorgeous jewelry, diamonds. You can find better pictures than what I'm showing you on Mary Kay in Touch, including a brand new bee that you will see here in the middle that has diamonds on the wing, okay? And you'll notice that this is a brand new piece of jewelry. This is for the leader of leaders. This is not just for leaders. It's for leaders of leaders. It's for directors who hit the $300,000 in sales mark as a team and help build 50 consultants who have become great start qualified consultants. That means that they bring on 50 women who make $600 profit. They help 50 women come on board throughout the whole 12 months of the Mary Kay year, show them how to sell $1,200 so that they could put $600 profit. That means you're really impacting lives. And so any sales director that does that is going to get that gorgeous newbie. But we love these rings. We love the jewelry. We love that Mary Kay rewards us. It's awesome. And this is called the Dazzle of You. And I love it. And I've got one of my bees on. I didn't put them all on, put on some of my diamonds because then put on my new NSD suit. There it is. You guys can see it. I love it. I love the pink. I love the bubblegum pink. And so what else Mary Kay has for us is they extended customer delivery service rates are extended through the end of September. This is awesome because this allows us to give our customers great customer service. And we're going to be talking about that in a moment. And Mary Kay has issued us a challenge, the Ultimate Eye Awakening Challenge, to sell 100,000 eye patches in the month of July. And I feel like we could get it done in a week. Honestly, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is so doable. And we can totally do this. I had one of my brand new car sales directors say today that she literally earned her Mary Kay career car by eye patches. She said, we just put a bunch of eye patches together and built a car. And so what is your dream? Is it a dream vacation? Build it with eye patches. Is it to pay off your debt? You could say, I've paid off my debt with little pink jars that help you turn them into little pink cars, right? These little pink jars that Mary Kay created. And I want you to know one of our original Mary Kay products was sold in the container that was this exact color, this exact size. You may not know the heritage behind the design of this container. It's an original Mary Kay product. They just put a completely new, trendy, hot product inside the eye patches. And I just feel like this is who we are. Like we still are who we've always been, but we don't get behind. We stay ahead of the game. And so if you didn't know that about these little pink jars, I'm going to challenge you to really hold on to these pink jars and think of them differently, because little pink jars make little pink dreams come true. Okay. And it seems so insignificant, but it's a life changer. And those of you that have used these products know that they're a life changer to your face, but they can be a life changer to your financial circumstances, to your self-confidence, to your personal growth, to how you are as a wife, a mom, a friend, how you show up in society and community. It makes a difference. So who can you go help brighten their life with some of these cute little Mary Kay pink jars? So this is our challenge for this year. Be an All-Star is back. When you hit Star Consultant status 4 quarters in a row, Mary Kay has teamed up with Ted Baker for this gorgeous collection. And depending on your points at the end of the year, you can earn the transparent shopper, which is the big one in the back, or the ring handle leather buckle tote, the leather wristlet, or the wallet. So we love this collection. It's gorgeous, it's on trend, and it's our colored. It matches my suit. And then of course, Mary Kay has our Spark Your Enthusiasm. Spark Our Enthusiasm challenge. When you hit the $600 winners club, that means you made $600 profit. And you do that July through December, you're going to get this gorgeous piece of jewelry designed by RJ Graziano for Spark a Chain Reaction. It has pink suede weaved into the gold chain necklace. So this is for consistently putting in $600 profit July, August, September, October, November, and December. And when you do that, this necklace is for you. Now, if you do the math on that, that means that you've made $3,600 profit. Can somebody type that out in the comment section? $3,600 profit. That's what I'm talking about. So when people say, oh, that's a pretty necklace, you say, well, thanks. Mary Kay gave that to me as a prize for reaching $3,600 in profit. And what I did with it is, this is what I did with it. Okay, so remember that. And here we have our gorgeous earrings for the month of July. Now, I have to tell you, I know they're somewhere in my house. I just can't find them right now because there's a lot going on, but they're gorgeous. I wanted to have them on. What I like about them is, okay, if you're my age or older, okay, these are going to make you look younger and trendier. If you're younger than that, it's going to show the world that Mary Kay is young and trendy. So I love these. They're very slimming, they're very thin, and they weigh nothing. They're so pretty. I just love that they remind you that you start your year with a bang, but also it sparks a chain reaction. It looks like a firework, and that's really what July is all about. It's about getting started. When you earn these, it's the first part of the collection with your $600 in profit. So here we are. We're starting our year with a bang. It's July. I know that you're ready. I know that you want to make it happen. I know that you're excited to do that. And so I've asked my queen, Christine, to come on here and to share with us today how she was able to take that Easter challenge. And yesterday, her team changed the lives of 22 women. Let me add her on because she just came on. We're excited to have you here, Christine.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. And I want to let you know, my Wi-Fi outage went out, and I'm like, Auri, I'm going to go to my neighbor's home and be in her garage to be on this call. So I'm making it happen. That's what we do. Find a way, make a way, women.
Okay, I absolutely love it because I'm like, I knew she was trying to find a place that had Wi-Fi. So you're in your neighbor's garage with her broomsticks and her rakes, and I love it. You're
my neighbor. So I was like, yeah, this is the garage. I'm in a garage.
Your neighbor with a gift, like, some pink flowers or something. I love it. That's awesome. All right, so Christine, how your unit went from, because people, we've got this gift of this Easter. It's lowered all the barriers to entry for women to start making money right away. We're so grateful. Would you just share with us a little bit about your experience? Because it really was a beautiful story, a painful story, but a beautiful story.
Absolutely. So I think the first thing I'll tell you guys, what great news we woke up to this morning, that this opportunity has been extended for a couple months, but we cannot treat it like we have a couple months. We must treat it like we have a day. What if you could treat even today, July 1, as if it was June 30th, knowing that tomorrow we wouldn't have this opportunity? That's my first mindset for you, because there has to be a sense of urgency. Why? Because I believe that there are people right now more than ever looking for opportunities. And right now, everybody's financial situation is changing more than ever on a day-to-day basis. Had 3 powerful conversations yesterday with people that weren't even a week ago thinking about anything extra, and life has changed for them already in this week, that they're being furloughed until next April. Things are changing around the world, and we have to be aware that we have an opportunity that people want and need, and to really embrace that. So what Auri's talking about, that we really, in the last 24 hours, we had about 20 agreements, but went in from 20 to 40 a 24-hour period. I think it was a few things, but I'm going to give you one thought that I think really challenged my team to think a new thought. I want you to imagine right now, I want you to take a moment and think of 3 women that you would give your left arm to have on your team. Like, they are powerful, they are light, are joy. They're you love hanging around them. They're good people. They have people's skills. They have great, they have a great heart. They love to serve. Like, think of these women right now. Maybe you're like yesterday, just didn't get around to reaching out, or maybe just didn't follow up that one extra time, or haven't had a chance to even share the product with her, or she's been in the back of your mind, like in the back burner, like, oh, I'll get around to her. There's a lot going on, and she's really busy with life and the family and transition. Maybe she's a teacher and it's her summer. Like, we have all these excuses we make for people. I want you to think of these people that you're like, gosh, to your director, if she would be on my team, this is why she would be great. Right? I want you to even write them down in the chat room right now. Write their names down. Like, right now, take a moment, write at least three names down. And I want to, let me see the comments. I want to see them. I'm going to see them these names. Who is coming to mind? Who are 3 women that you would like give anything to be on your team? Like they would bring you pride. They would, when you walk around, this is my new team member. Like you would tell everybody about her. You'd introduce her on social media. This is that person, right? 3 people. So I want you, Jessica D, thank you. Keep going. Keep them coming. So I want you to think of those people. And I want you to take a moment and imagine that today you're thinking about them. You have this Maritza. Thank you, Maritza and Edith. So you have these women that you're thinking about. And here you are. You have now till September 30th. So there is time, right, to share this opportunity, this kit, this deal. Like now we got time. The year is over. We're going to take a minute. We're going to rest, take a break. Taylor, Luce, Gladys, Yvonne, Jill, Uni, keep it coming, Dottie. Yes, all of these names, Katie, Stature, Karen, Sarah, all of these women, you're like, they are claimed for me. Like there are women that I know God has called to me. They're on my mind, they're on my heart. You already know who they are. I want you to imagine that you wake up tomorrow morning and you're scrolling through your social media feed, your news feed, and all of a sudden you see that Evelyn, that Josephine, Evelyn, Bernie, and Wanda announced that they have launched another Alisa Michelle, that Shannon, Lorraine, Tori launched a business with another company. Any company, another company. I want you to imagine, Kathy, that Lauren, Leigh, and Tracy announced, hey, I just started my new business and reaching out to the world. I want you to imagine like what moment, what pit in your stomach, what like, anybody get anxiety right now? A little angry right now? I mean, that's, the think of the feeling like, why didn't I share more urgently? Why didn't I ask her one more time? Why didn't I express the urgency about this $30 kit right now, that this is the best time to be in Mary Kay? Maybe if I would have asked her one more time, or even just had the courage to share for the first time, not waiting for her to have tried the product or be this Mary Kay loyal fan or user. Just yesterday, a woman that I have tried to invite to events, couldn't get on without knowing anything about the product or about me, said yes to this business because her situation changed this week, not last week, this week. So I tell you that things are changing on the fly every single moment, every single week, and it's only going to continue to progress. And we're so blessed to have a business that's continuing to grow. So I want you to imagine these 3 women, or any of them, announce their new business. How do you feel right now? What do you wish you would have done? Who do you wish you would have reached out to last night or at 3 p.m. yesterday? Well, here's the opportunity. You have right now this window, because the reality is if you don't ask, somebody else will. And why do I tell you this? This came from my own experience. There are 3 women that I've had in the back of my mind and I made excuses for. I'm like, oh, she just has a new baby. This wouldn't be the time. Like her baby's brand new and it's COVID and her 2-year-old's home. This would not be the time. Or, oh my goodness, no, she's just like, she's going through a lot right now. I see all her posts. There's no way she could handle one more thing. There's no way. Or, oh my gosh, it's been so long. Like if she ever was to do anything, she'd contact me. She knows I'm doing Mary Kay. We talked about it like 2 years ago, 6 months ago. Well, let me give you 3 scenarios. These are 3 real people that I know that my excuse of like, oh, not the time, did not reach out one more time when they were just in the back of my mind, like one day. And now I have to see now their posts, which don't get me wrong, God knows what he does. And, I want to be happy for their business, but I can't help but think that I know that Mary Kay is the best business. I can't help to think to know that they belong here because I know their heart. I know who they are. I know how they function. I know what Mary Kay offers. And I can't help but thinking, had I reached out one more time, had I reached out more urgently, had I asked a little bit earlier, had I asked one day earlier, what if I was 1 week behind? What if I was, and to think that that is what gave me a sense of urgency. That with our leader.
Okay, I think she froze a second, but you guys don't go away. Okay, she'll come back on to finish sharing that. I'm sure it'll buffer. But I love this and I love your comments. And I see what you're saying. I know that when she shared this with me, she saw her 3 friends all in 1 week. And she was like, she had already shared with them. I mean, close friends. And she was like, we need to act now. We have to have urgency all the time. And so instead, her team really, because we didn't know that they were going to extend eStart. So her team started inviting people, sending them agreements. And guess what? They sent it to, I think it was like 40 something people, and half of them took it. Half of them said, you know what? Yeah, it's $30. And it is inspiring, because if we're not working with urgency in our soul and in our heart, guess what? Somebody else is going to step in. And so it's real important that if you don't realize it, if you don't share, someone else will. And so take that excitement you have right now. It's the new year. I love a Mary Kay business, and I know that you would love it too. It's just a $30 decision. Give it a shot, and send it to people. You can send them my 4-minute marketing video as well too. That's on our Driven app, on our Driven website. But I believe that what Christine shared was so powerful, and something that I shared with my directors this morning on our leadership call that I want to share with you is that when a dream is birthed, it's always through pain. We always go through pain first. So she went through pain. She had a lot of suffering in this situation. She's back. I'll put her back on. She had pain in this situation, but a dream was birthed from it. God can take any painful situation that you've gone through and birth something amazing from it. So let me put her back on. She's going to come on here. Yay, you're
Wi-Fi. So yes, I mean, just leave you with this thought, guys. I have to every day look at these social media posts every single day of these 3 friends, some that are very dear to me. And I have to be reminded of what I did not do or when I did not ask. And that to me is a burden. And I know that God has a purpose. And, with that, he ignited something in me to share that with the girls. But I want you to think, if there's somebody you feel called to speak to, led to speak to, there's no better moment than in the moment. Today is the moment. Do not wait, because now we have till September. We only have today, because so much is changing day to day. The time is right now. If they're in your heart right now, you reach out to them today. What a kickstart to the year it would be to start July 1 with a brand new team member, somebody who has a fresh start, beginning of the year for their own business, can maximize on the $30 kit for their friends and family, on this amazing direct ship options that we have. I mean, this is the best time. So my challenge to you is have a sense of urgency, because we do not know what tomorrow brings. And if you're not reaching out, somebody else will. If they're called to you, or God has put them on your heart, they're yours. Reach out, because if you don't, somebody will. So that just gave me urgency. Thank you, Auri, for the chance to share today. I hope that gives somebody an encouragement, to be bold, because somebody else will ask if you don't.
I love that, Christine. Thank you so much for sharing. And I love, last night was just amazing. I told her, call me as soon as you're all done, because I need to know what you're doing. I watched those agreements going up and up and up. And I know that Christine is one that once she's and she's got tunnel vision. So when she's in, she is in, she doesn't look up. And so she called me at 1:30 and shared with me. And I thought, it's brilliant. We have to share this with everyone tomorrow on Run the One, because this is a selling month. We know that we're meeting this challenge, but also it is a team building month. And do not rest on your laurels, or they will. We do not want to wait 90 days. This could be the quarter where you earn your car. This could be the quarter where you pay off your debt. This is the quarter where your family's back at zero. This could be the quarter where you've replaced your income. This could be the quarter where your self-confidence grew, where you finally have that great customer base you've dreamed of. And so we want to make sure that we do everything we can to continue starting with a bang. So many have asked for the login for the Driven area. It's the same login and password. Just make sure it's all in lowercase as well too. All right. And so I want to share one more thing with you guys. And at the very beginning, and I do have a challenge for you as well too. At the very beginning, I shared with you guys that either you launched or relaunched, right? And I feel like we all relaunched. Christine relaunched, we all reinvented ourselves, or you're new. So it's kind of like we're all doing this whole new thing together. And we don't want you to lose the customers you had. And there's this incredible thing called Preferred Customer Program. And let me tell you what it's about. This is a quick little video that you're going to watch from our amazing senior Cadillac sales director, who just had a brand new offspring, and she's going to share with you how it is that this works. And I might have to do this share one more time, because I think I forgot to include sound in it. So give me one moment and we'll do it one more time. There we go. It should be all set. Okay, here we go.
Hi guys, my name is Maria Jose Torres, and today I want to talk to you about the Preferred Customer Program. Did you know that the monthly average sales of those who participate in the Preferred Customer Program is 29% higher than those who do not participate? So what is the Preferred Customer Program, or the PCP, how we like to call it? It is a system in which you have the opportunity to mail a lookbook and a sample by the touch of a button. the company takes care of personalizing each and every one of these packages for each customer, putting them together and making them all for just 70 cents. It's amazing. If you were to do this by yourself, it would cost over $2 to mail each one, not including the time and effort spent printing labels, packaging, and stamping. The PCP allows you to connect with your customers, increase your sales, and promote your business, all without investing much time, energy, or money. Another benefit of this program is that it gives you early ordering privileges, which is that you get to order products when new products come out, you get to order them before anybody else. So you are the first to have them and to promote them to your customers and provide excellent customer service. I personally love this program because it allows me to connect with my customers, introduce them to new products, and it gives me a reason to call them and to touch base and potentially get a reorder. So how do you enroll? You log into Mary Kay in Touch, you go to the business tool page and you go to preferred customer program. Then you go to create, update, customer, and you get to add a new customer. So every new customer that you've had this quarter, you get to add them there. And then you go to enroll customer application. There, you choose which customers you want to include in the preferred customer program, and you review your order. There, you will see that some customers are in Spanish and some are in English. That's because it personalizes each lookbook for each specific customer, which I think is amazing. And then you just pay for your order. So you see how simple that was? It's super easy to enroll your customers in this fabulous program. I'm going to add here the enrollment dates and deadlines for you to enroll your customers. Please add these to your calendar and set reminders for yourself to never ever miss any deadline. I'm also including the mailing dates for each quarter. Add those to your calendar as well, so you follow up with your customers 7 to 10 days later after this mailing date. At that point, they probably received their lookbook and they probably had a chance to look over it and maybe think of you. So when you call them like a week after that mailing date, they have a higher chance of reordering or ordering something new. I hope this lessens your business, increases your sales, and helps you grow.
Yay! So we hope that you like that video that explains to you what the preferred customer program is, why it's important, and we want you to register your customers, and the enrollment deadline is Friday, July 17th. Because you worked hard to build this customer base, and when they get the catalog, you have a reason to connect with them. Hey, did you get the catalog? And so I love that this program is here. We want all of you to take advantage of it. So you really are leaving July with a bang because we did 3 challenges. We want to see you enrolling anyone you facialed, anyone you've invited, or anyone that's purchased product from you. It's at your discretion. It's only 70 cents. By the way, I don't know if she mentioned this in the video, they send you one for free. Okay, so that way you know when your people get them. Okay, of course Mary Kay has this challenge to sell our pink little jars that create little pink cars that create a pink nation, right? So these little pink jars that have so much history to them, the design, the color, the size, it's identical to the original product that we sold, the extra emollient night cream. This is heritage in your hands. Just remember every time you pass off one of these pink jars to a customer, which is awesome. And of course, the beautiful challenge that Christine has just given to you, which is to speak with urgency to all 3 of those people today, to not wait, don't delay, don't hold back, because you know what? This is your quarter. I have to share with you guys, there's no seminar in July. There's no traveling for Mary Kay in July. We have every reason in the world to know that Driven will have their best month in July. Like, we are planning to beat June in July. That is our strategy. That is our goal. Yes, if you're on vacation, do a pink pop-up while you're out there, sell on the go, ship to them directly. Like, your business goes everywhere with you, which is just so amazing. So I want to make sure that you're keeping the business that you've already grown, but that you're also maintaining, but that you're continue to move forward. Expect to be hearing from your sales director. We're putting into place systems so that you can keep booking from your bookings, and that your customers are so in love with you that they're giving you names and numbers of who to reach out to next. The goal is that one party begets the next party, that one event begets the next event, that you have this abundance flowing in your direction because people are loving the service you're providing, the product you're providing, and that you are putting money in your pocket. What an exciting year to be a part of Mary Kay. And Christine, would you like to share anything else with them as they are about to, finish out here? And we'll start off here with a bang.
I love strong finishes, but I love even more. I love new beginnings. I love that we all have a clean slate. There's so much opportunity, you guys. And, Mary Kay has never made it easier to start off strong. I mean, to think that we've had our greatest months in the whole year just in these past few months, to think that we're starting the year off already to an amazing start. And so how will you be the spark in your unit? How will you ignite the flame of your business? Like, what will you do today? Because today matters, keeping it. It's easier to keep going than to stop and then go. So with that said, what will you do today to move yourself forward and start with a bang? Because it begins today. I love it. So cheering you on to a great year.
And so since I know many of you are on the team building streak, Mary Kay has changed the name of Future Sales Director to Elite Team Leader, because when you have 8, you're an elite team leader. When you have 8 offspring, you're an elite director. When you have 8 nationals, you're an elite national. So this was a suggestion I made to Mary Kay as an advisory board member, and they liked it. They did it, which I love. It just keeps it simple. And so we're ready to spark a chain reaction. I know that you guys are ready to spark a chain reaction. Take advantage of the momentum you have today and tomorrow before you hit your 4th of July vacation, but be focused on making contacts everywhere that you go, spreading the joy, spreading the smiles, spreading the love. Sometimes when you've been in the pink bubble for a while, you forget how awesome it is to be a Mary Kay and that other people need this too. If you'd like to have access to that video, it's also on the Driven app and the Driven website. Thank you guys so much for being on for our Run the One July. Have a powerful pink and on purpose day, week, and month. I cannot wait to celebrate you guys on August 1st. I'm excited to see what it is that you do. Thank you, Christine, for sharing your brilliance that God has given to you. Thank you guys. Mwah. Have a beautiful day.
Bye. Bye. Happy New Year.